The car world is full of stories about engines that seem to last forever. Many of these tales come from the competition among German, Japanese, and American car makers. In the 1980s and 1990s, some engines really did run for hundreds of thousands, even millions of kilometers. These days, though, engine reliability is no longer the top priority for manufacturers. Instead, with globalization and the push for bigger profits, marketing has become more important. Another big factor is the stricter environmental rules in the US, Japan, and Europe. Because of this, making engines that last a very long time is not just less profitable, but also less practical. Now, most car makers focus on ensuring engines last through the warranty and then for a set lifespan, usually about 200,000 to 300,000 kilometers for modern engines. If you visit any car website, you'll see people arguing every day about which engines are the most reliable. Some engines really do deserve their reputation for being nearly indestructible, especially those made in the 1980s and 1990s, often called the golden age of cars. Today, we'll take a closer look at these engines. Toyota 1UZ FE, 2UZ FE, and 3UZ FE. Let's begin with Toyota's famous family of gasoline engines, the 1, 2, and 3 UZ-FE. These 32-valve V8 engines have powered Toyota and Lexus luxury and sports cars since 1989. Every version came only with an automatic transmission. The first UZ engine appeared in the Toyota Crown S130 in 1989 and then in the Lexus LS400. It soon appeared in a number of other Toyota and Lexus models. According to Toyota's designation system, the engine was designated 1UZ-FE, where the number 1 denoted the generation, the letters UZ denoted the engine family, F denoted the valve train, and E denoted electronic fuel injection. The 4.7-liter 2UZ-FE engine soon followed. This engine was made for big SUVs and pickup trucks, so it needed to deliver strong torque in the middle of the rev range. Unlike other engines in the series, its block is made of cast iron. The UZ engines have earned their legendary status by running for hundreds of thousands of kilometers of service without repair. Toyota 1JZ GTE and 2JZ GTE. The next line of engines is also developed by Japanese engineers at Toyota. These are the legendary inline-6 engines, the 1 and 2 JZ GTE. The JZ engines are favorites among car tuners because they can be modified to produce a lot more power. Many enthusiasts get 500 to 700 horsepower from them without losing much reliability. And with the right upgrades, they can reach 1,000 horsepower or more. The standard 2.5-liter 1JZ GTE, made since 1990, produced 280 horsepower and 363 newton-meters of torque. It had a cast-iron block and aluminum 24-valve head with a belt drive and 2 turbochargers. With good care, these engines can last over 400,000 kilometers. The 1JZ GTE was used in cars such as the Toyota Mark II, Soarer, Crown, and Supra. Production stopped in 2007 due to new emissions rules. The 2JZ GTE is similar, but has a unique 3-liter block that is 14.5 millimeters taller. It also made 280 horsepower, but torque was higher at 432 newton-meters. Like the 1JZ, the 2JZ is known for its performance and reliability. Its production ended in 2002. These engines are tough and rarely develop problems as they get older. Toyota put them in many different models worldwide, but in the US they were only found in the Supra. Toyota 22RE. The Toyota 22RE is an automotive icon. If doomsday ever arrived, you could count on 2 survivors, cockroaches, and 2.4-liter 22RE engines still humming away in the ruins. Renowned for its bulletproof reliability, this over-engineered four-cylinder has earned its place in history. The 22RE is well known for its practical, no-nonsense engineering. It has a strong cast-iron block and a tough bottom end with a forged steel crankshaft, making it very durable. Unlike many modern engines, the 22RE runs at lower speeds and produces less horsepower, but it offers good low-end torque. Because the engine isn't pushed too hard and uses electronic fuel injection for easier starts and better efficiency, it often lasts 300,000 miles or more with just basic care. Toyota mainly put the 22RE in its light trucks and early rear-wheel drive sports cars between 1982 and 1995. You'll find it under the hood of the Toyota Hilux, Toyota 4Runner, and Toyota Celica before the Celica switched to front-wheel drive. Often called the engine that won't die, this reliable workhorse powered Hilux pickups and 4Runners for more than 10 years. Its simple, low-stress design and chain-driven timing system help it last a long time, with many engines reaching 400,000 miles. So there's a lot of people that say the Toyota truck is the best truck ever built in the entire world, especially this little four-cylinder version. But any inline four or six-cylinder seems to last an awful long time, opposed to the V8 engines. Nissan RB26 DETT. Nissan is known for making reliable, long-lasting engines, but the RB26 DETT stands out as the most legendary. This 2.6-liter inline-six powered the Nissan Skyline GTR from 1989 to 2002. The RB26 uses a cast-iron cylinder block and aluminum cylinder head with 4 valves per cylinder and 2 camshafts. Unlike other RB engines, it has 6 individual throttle bodies instead of just one. This engine was designed for all-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive cars. The first RB26 with its twin turbochargers made about 280 horsepower. However, tests of stock engines have shown they can actually reach up to 330 horsepower. This difference comes from a gentleman's agreement among Japanese automakers to limit car engines to 280 horsepower. The RB26 is famous for its performance and huge tuning potential. With light modifications, it can reach 600 horsepower, and even then it can run for 400,000 kilometers without losing much reliability. With the right upgrades, the RB26 can make over 1,000 horsepower or more. You'll find these engines in the Skyline R32, R33, and R34 models. Volkswagen 1.9 TDI. The Volkswagen 1.9 TDI is a well-known four-cylinder diesel engine. It is economical and reliable, often lasting up to 500,000 kilometers. Some engines have even reached 1,000,000 kilometers. Volkswagen developed this engine in the early 1990s. Since then, it has been updated many times and produced in huge numbers. Its simple, easy-to-repair design made it very popular among Volkswagen and Audi owners. Even today, all 2-liter diesel engines base on this original design, showing how successful it has been. The engine first appeared in the Audi 80 and Audi 100 in 1991. The 90-horsepower 1.9 TDI set a new standard for its class. Cars with this engine could go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in under 14 seconds and use about 6 liters of fuel per 100 kilometers. It also started well in cold weather and was very reliable. The main downside is that these engines can be noisy and vibrate more, especially in smaller cars. Since the early 1990s, many Volkswagen, Audi, Skoda, and Seat models have used this engine, with improved versions made until 2012. Audi 2.2-liter turbo inline 5. Audi's 2.2-liter and 2.3-liter turbocharged inline 5 engines have earned legendary status in the car world. People admire their strong design and how well they handle high power with few problems. Their unique firing order, signature sound, and success in Group B rally racing helped shape Audi's reputation for performance. These inline-5 engines are known for being very tough. They use a strong cast iron block and forged parts, making the bottom end especially durable. With regular maintenance, they can last for hundreds of thousands of miles. Many tuners even boost them to 500 horsepower without opening the engine. Most reliability problems now come from age, not design. Since these engines are from the 1980s and 1990s, many of the parts around them are worn out. Owners often deal with cracked rubber and plastic parts. Boost leaks, vacuum leaks from old hoses, failing gaskets, and brittle cooling system plastics are all common issues. These bulletproof engines powered the original Audi Quattro and the Audi RS2 Avant, both famous for their ability to endure tough rally conditions.